Not many people talk about it, but have you ever wondered why your hair products or hair routine isn't working? They might just end up looking like these. Let me break it down for you. To achieve any hair goal, whether it's long hair, thick and healthy hair, there are few things you must know about your hair, and they are your scalp type, your hair type, hair porosity, hair texture, and hair pattern. Sounds like a lot, right? But don't worry, I am here. Hello, beauties. Welcome to Beauty with Brain. In today's video, we will learn about how to find your scalp type and hair type with the ultimate product and routine guide. We have already talked about hair porosity and the products you should be using according to your hair porosity. If you haven't watched it, I will link it in the description. Make sure to check that out after this video. Let's start with identifying your hair type. There are a total of 12 hair types, divided into 4 sections: straight, wavy, curly, and tight curls, coils. Now, if you might be thinking, what are we even gonna do knowing about our hair type? Is that even important? Yes, it's very important. Learning about your hair type helps to avoid trial and error, save money on the wrong products, and keep your hair at its healthiest. Each hair type has its own unique way of taking care and using products. If your hair type is 3 and you try the hair routine of type 1, then you won't be seeing any result. Instead, your hair is going to get even worse. So to prevent that, let's identify your hair type. To do that, wash your hair using a clarifying shampoo if possible, or you can use any shampoo and clean your scalp and hair thoroughly. We want to work with clean scalp and hair. Twice wash your hair, once to remove all the buildup and twice to fully clean the scalp and hair. And when I say clean your hair, that does not mean to put shampoo on your hair lengths as well. No, don't do that. What I mean is, take the product from your scalp down to your lengths and gently run it through the lengths. Now let your hair air dry. Do not add any product, not even conditioner. After your hair is completely dry, put all your hair on your back and take a photo of it. Now here comes the tricky part. Many of you are going to get tricked by thinking you have type 1 hair, but that might not be the case. Here's a better explanation for it. Type 1 hairs are typically straight with a bit of body, mostly seen as shiny and flat hair. Type 2 hairs are soft waves with a slight S shape, mostly seen as soft, beachy wavy. Type 3 hairs are large, voluminous curls with defined curly texture. This hair type is easy to identify due to its curl pattern. This hair type tends to appear frizzy. Type 4 hair are tight curls with more volume, soft, tight curls with a defined shape. This hair type is seen as tight curls that appears a lot volumized than other hair type. I tried my best to explain, but you're still confused about your hair. You can Google it by putting your photo on search and asking Google about your hair type, and that's your hair type. Now that we learned about hair type, let's move on to the scalp type. Since we just washed out hair and it's dry, we just have to wait a bit more. Observe your scalp. If your scalp feels oily with 24 hours of washing, that means you have oily scalp. First, let's talk about how to treat oily scalp and then how to take care of it according to your hair type, okay? Let's begin. As the scalp gets greasy, with other buildups easily, look for clarifying or volumizing shampoo. These shampoos will help to remove the buildup and clean the scalp. When it comes to products, it's important to look at ingredients. You might have seen a trend where they use glycolic acid on their scalp to remove all the buildup and product residue. Well, that actually works. Glycolic acid, salicylic acid, and apple cider vinegar are the greatest to clean your scalp thoroughly. Hair type 1 to 4. Anyone with oily scalp should add this into their routine. If you use them directly on your scalp, then using them once a month to fully clean the scalp is enough. Do not overdo it. Salicylic acid is a beta-hydroxy that helps to exfoliate the scalp, removing buildup as it dissolves excess oil, dead skin cells, and product residue. Cleaning the scalp controls oil production by helping sebum regulate, making it an ideal and great ingredient for oily and acne-prone scalp. It also prevents and treats dandruff as its exfoliating properties help reduce flakes and combat seborrheic dermatitis that causes dandruff, clear clogged hair follicles, and soothes itchy or inflamed scalp. It's also great for sensitive or irritated scalps caused by oily scalp, reducing redness and discomfort. Whereas glycolic acid removes excess oil without stripping moisture. unclogs hair follicles for healthier growth, exfoliates dead skin cells to prevent buildup, reduce dandruff and itchiness, balances scalp pH, preventing overproduction of oil. Look for 1 to 3% salicylic acid or 5 to 10% glycolic acid in shampoo. Apple cider vinegar, take the same amount of apple cider vinegar and the same amount of lukewarm water. Apply it directly to your roots and gently massage it in. Leave it on for 10 to 15 minutes and then rinse it off with cool water. Also, just to let you know, this stinks really bad, like it starts to get personal, so be prepared. Other ingredients that you should look for in a shampoo are tea tree oil or charcoal. Tea tree oil controls excess oil without over-drying the scalp, works as a natural antibacterial and antifungal ingredient preventing buildup, fights dandruff causing fungi, and also helps reduce breakouts on the scalp. When looking for conditioner, gel-based, water-based, or foam conditioner are a great option. Use the conditioner down from your ear, avoiding the scalp. Now let's talk about how to take care of your hair according to your hair type. If you have type 1 or 2 hair, then consider shampooing your hair 2 to 4 times a week. Use dry shampoo between your wash days to absorb excess oil. Hence, the top part of the hair tends to appear flat. Use light mousse or volumizing spray for the lift, or even better, try this hack, where you pin up your hair when they are wet and let it dry with the pin on. Once your hair is dry, completely remove those pins to see some amazing results. Use a boar bristle brush to distribute nature oils evenly. When blow drying, use a cool setting to prevent excess oil simulation. The top part of the hair starts to get and look greasy easily. Do a quick rinse with just water instead of shampooing to get rid of excess oil without over-drying the roots. Now for type 3 and 4, wash your hair 1 to 2 times in a week. Really focus on the scalp while shampooing and let the suds clean the hair as you rinse. Use lightweight gel or foams instead of thick creams for curl definition. Apply styles only on lengths and end. Try to keep roots product-free. Diffuse on low heat or air dry to avoid heat triggering excess oil. Refresh curls with a water-based spray instead of heavy products. Apple cider vinegar rinse can work great for type 3 and 4, once every month. Like I said, it's not only about the scalp, but your overall hair, and you will definitely see visible results in just one wash. Remember, healthy scalp equals healthy hair growth. Healthy hair growth equals healthy hair. Healthy hair equals happy you. Happy you equals happy me. One's hair care routine depends on their lifestyle. Like if you have oily scalp and you go out a lot, you work out. Sweat a lot, that means you might have to clean your hair every day. On the other hand, if you again have oily scalp but do not go out often, don't really sweat, then you can schedule your hair day for 2 to 3 days in between. But if you're a very moody person who goes out whenever you feel like or style your hair every now and then, or work out sometimes, then you can schedule your hair day whenever you feel like it's time to wash my hair. The best way to create your hair care routine is by observing your everyday activity and understanding what your hair might need at the moment. Now moving on, if your scalp down, not get oily, no matter how many days have passed by. That means you have dry scalp. Do you know the weird part about having a dry scalp? It's when you see flakes on your scalp caused by dryness and mistaking it for dandruff, and then switching shampoos to anti-dandruff shampoo and making things worse. You know what? Let's stop here. Here's how to identify whether you have dandruff or it's just flakes caused by dryness. Dandruff are often large and yellow in color, whereas flakes are small and has powdery texture with white color. Now then, moving on, how to take care of a dry scalp. Dry scalp does not produce much natural oil, causing itchiness, dryness, flakes, feels tight. The best thing to do for a dry scalp is to keep it moisturized. Use a hydrating, sulfate-free shampoo with aloe vera, glycerin PR hyaluronic acid. Glycerin is best for long-term moisture retention and preventing flakes. It draws moisture from the air into the scalp, creates barriers to prevent further dryness, helps with soothing irritation, and reduces flakes. Also makes hair softer and more manageable. On the other hand, hyaluronic acid is best for instant hydration and soothing irritation. It is deeply hydrated and plumps up dry skin, strengthening the scalp's moisture barrier, soothes itching and tightness, also keeps hair roots hydrated, preventing breakage. These two ingredients are like a best friend of dry skin, no matter if it's your skincare product, hair care product, or body care product. Also make really sure that you are not sensitive to aloe vera or coconut oil, because I have heard a lot about people realizing about this too late. Deep condition once a week can be really beneficial for your scalp health. And make sure the ingredients are scalp-friendly like honey or coconut milk. Consider using lightweight oils like jojoba or argan to keep the scalp moisturized. As your scalp naturally produces less oil, don't wash your hair frequently. 1 or 2 times a week can be enough. Or the best, wash your hair a day or night after oiling. This way, your scalp will be clean without causing dryness as well as moisturized. The type of products you should look for are creamy, sulfate-free shampoos, hydrating leave-in, mist, and serum. In short, go for hydrating and moisturizing products with scalp-friendly and nourishing ingredients. Always keep your scalp moisturized, but that does not mean to oil frequently or use a lot of products, no. Instead, go for a hydrating and moisturizing hair mask or serum in between your hair oiling day. For hair type 1 and 2, as your scalp is exposed making it more dry, try scalp-friendly leave-in conditioner. Just a small amount will do. Use a heat protectant before blow-drying to prevent further dryness. Oil your ends to prevent split ends or frizz. For hair type 3 and 4, avoid heavy gels with alcohol. They can dry out both hair and scalp. Apply leave-in conditioner while the hair is damp and seal with a lightweight oil. Use a curl cream or butter to lock in the moisture. Co-wash between shampoos if hair feels dry. Use heat to help the product penetrate better. Combination scalp. Combination scalp is where the scalp is oily but ends are super dry. So, what's actually happening? This happens when your scalp produces oil unevenly, leaving the roots greasy and ends dehydrated. This mostly happens when heat is used a lot. How to care for it? For hair type 1 and 2 shampoo 2 to 3 times a week, look for scalp balancing ingredients like niacinamide, tea tree, or green tea. Niacinamide regulates oil production, strengthens the scalp barrier by improving moisture, preventing dryness, irritation, and flakes. Boosts circulation and hair growth, prevents dandruff and buildup. 5 to 10 niacinamide in a serum or product. Avoid mixing niacinamide with other strong acids like glycolic acid or salicylic acid. Double cleanse, once to remove oil and twice to clean the scalp. Apply leave-in or air serum to hydrate the ends. Limit heat styling and always use a heat protectant. For hair type 3 and 4, shampoo once a week with a gentle, clarifying shampoo with salicylic acid or apple cider vinegar. Co-wash mid-week to refresh curls without stripping moisture. Use a scalp scrub or detox treatment every 2 to 3 weeks to remove buildup. Apply deep conditioner only from mid-lengths to retain moisture. Choose lightweight gels or foams instead of heavy creams near the scalp. Now last but not least, normal scalp. A normal scalp does not get greasy or oily within 24 hours of washing or does not stay dry for too many days. Hair stays fresh for 2 to 3 days. Normal scalp needs maintenance. Use balancing shampoo and hydrating conditioner. Avoid too much heat and use heat protectant. Leave-in conditioners or curl creams to define waves. Scalp scrub once a month to remove buildup. These are a few things to take care of according to your hair type. Type 1 and 2 should use light oils like argan or jojoba if it feels dry. Gentle and hydrating products will do the job. Just focus on what your hair needs at the moment. Hair type 3, avoid heavy oils, instead use lightweight serums if needed. Hair type 4, keep the scalp clean and moisturized with natural oil like coconut or castor oil. Both hair types should go for nourishing shampoo with deep conditioner or hair mask regularly. This was all for the video. Make sure to comment on what your hair type and scalp type is. If you have any questions, then don't be shy to ask. Like and subscribe and share this video with your friends and family. See y'all in the next one. Till then, take care.